Have you ever been told just to calm down, that you need to calm down? Particularly maybe in a moment when you're feeling heated or emotions are elevated, have a spouse, a partner, a loved one, a colleague be like, hey, you need to calm down. And maybe they didn't say it so much with their verbal cues, but how they're interacting with you. Or maybe you even do it to yourself when you get a bit of news, either in your personal life or you're listening to the news. And I think we all know the state of the world. And if you live in the United States, political landscape, it's intense. We are getting inundated with so much horrific, devastating, inconceivable news every single day. And often in order to go to the next thing, be with the client, be with your family, it can be easy to be like, okay, let me just take a few breaths. Let me calm myself down. But that doesn't work. From a nervous system perspective, if you just try to calm yourself down when you're having elevated emotions, whether it be anger, rage, grief, fear, feeling overwhelmed, uncertainty, and you just try to, okay, let me just calm myself down, you're actually suppressing your nervous system's healthy response, that healthy activation. And what will happen is when you're in that fight flight response from that elevated emotion, and then we try to just calm it down without running out that full cycle, you will likely get stuck in either a freeze response where boop, you just feel stuck, you can't do anything, kind of deer in the headlights, maybe excess numbing, needing to just binge Netflix or scroll excessively, like feeling stuck, you can't do anything. Or a fawn response, which is more that excess people pleasing, hyper focused on what's happening with everyone around you and how to kind of make them happy so you can feel okay. So my method is how to be responsive, not calm. And the first step is simply to notice. So just when you're having those big charge emotions, just one, can you just slow down and notice? Can you name and acknowledge to yourself what it is you're feeling in the moment to the best of your ability without going into story, without going into judgment, without going into trying to fix it. We are so quick to fix or change or try to shift or say, I just gotta be positive, particularly when we have these more challenging, uncomfortable emotions. And that invalidates you, that invalidates your experience, and that can just lead more to that suppression, that bypassing. So the first one, just to notice. And then from there, I have more steps that I'll share in videos following, but I think if you even just are able to, in those moments, slow down and just notice, I will be curious how that goes for you. I think it is huge in the work I do with the women that I work with. I teach this check-in practice. And part of it is simply acknowledging what it is you're feeling underneath the surface. And as simple as it sounds, it's such a profound practice because one, more often than not, most folks, we don't actually know how we really feel. And then two, when we do know how we feel, we are so quick to invalidate it, to try to change it, to fix it. And that leads to so much. So when it comes to when you're having a heightened emotion, a more uncomfortable, challenging emotion, when your nervous system is feeling revved up, I invite you to just notice and then try to do some sort of movement. And I'll be giving more tips on that. But first, just notice, keep it simple without trying to change it. And if you're ready to dive deeper on this subject, I'm teaching a masterclass on Friday, April 17th at noon Mountain time, Mountain Denver time, I think is what MDT. It's called Responsive, Not Calm, a nervous system masterclass for women in overwhelming times. And the intention for offering this virtual masterclass is to just support women in knowing how to better understand their nervous system so they can better regulate in real time to feel a little safer to return home to their bodies so they can be the embodied feminine leader in their life, how they desire, versus being stuck in a reactionary mode, being just stuck in a freeze or fawn response, and really being able to be in what I call their sovereign, capital S self, where they can clearly discern their needs, their wants, and how to best move forward from there, particularly when we are so inundated, not only in our personal lives, but beyond, right? With how much is going on. How can we stay engaged? How can we do what we feel we need to do to support our country, to support our world, and not feel like we have to disconnect from the news, not feel like we're taking too much on, but how can we healthfully process those emotions in real time? So I hope you can join us Friday, April 17th at noon. It is a virtual class, Mountain Time, and it will be recorded. So if you can't make it live, you can still sign up and receive the recording. And there will be a link underneath this video where you can sign up. And if this is after the live class, still go to that link and you'll be able to receive the recording from that class, where I will be diving deeper into the nervous system, talking specifically around how female nervous systems are different than male nervous systems, and how to move in my what I call responsive, not calm nervous system protocol, which again, that first step is just notice, right? It's not about trying to calm yourself down when you're in that elevated state. So I hope that you will just take that takeaway today of when you feel that elevated state, can you just slow down enough to notice what is happening? And I think you might be hopefully pleasantly surprised the empowerment and sense of clarity that can give you and how to move forward from there. So I hope to see you on the 17th of April. And I also do have a free gift, Responsive Reset. It's an 8-minute practice where I'm guiding you in real time. So you can also look for the link for that.